and welcome to my new video. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 books that I read in 2016 so far. Number 5, The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. This is my most recent read. The world is full of indie kids that save the universe. However, there are normal everyday people that are just living here. Just live here, like the title. The plot follows a young man about to graduate from high school with his friends and sibling. With severe anxiety and OCD issues, Mikey battles a number of relationship issues that involves his band of friends, whilst being on the outside of the universe being taken over by these immortals. Each chapter starts with a small snippet from the indie kids and their crazy adventure which is going on, but it goes on to focus more about normal people like Mikey and his friends, proving that you don't have to be a hero to have a story told about you. I would give this a 4 out of 5, and it sort of reminded me of All the Right Places by Jennifer Neven. Number 4, Kindred Spirits by Rainbow Rowell. It's a short story, and it's one of the only short stories I've actually enjoyed. And I have to say, it is another smash hit from Rainbow because I am a huge fan of hers. This small but amazing short follows the journey of a young girl about to see the new Star Wars film. Getting at the cinema early to queue, I think it's like a week in advance, or maybe like 3 or 4 days that she goes in advance to see it. She camps out on the street with 2 other superfans. Throughout this we see how much a fandom can mean to someone, how passionate people can be, and unlikely friendships and relationships, such as romances, are made. And this story is brilliant from start to finish. I would give this a 5 out of 5, and it reminded me of Kath from Fangirl. I imagine her and Ren would have camped out a week before to see the last Simon Snow film. Number 3, Aristotle and Dante Discover the Universe by Benjamin Sainz. This beautiful story of culture and sexual exploration blew me away. Our protagonists share one thing in common, that they are loners. After meeting at a swimming pool, they become best friends and they spend an amazing summer together. This journey is so wonderful and I loved every single moment of it. It's truly beautiful writing. The amount of detail, character descriptions and the development is just so amazing in this book, and I really recommend it. I would give this a 5 out of 5. Number 2, Asking for It by Louise O'Neill. This book is probably the most influential and heartbreaking novel I've read this year. A young girl is gang raped by a group of boys that Emma attends school with. Photos of the incident are taken and plastered across social media, starting a lengthy trial period and court case. What is unusual about this novel is that the main character, Emma, is totally unlikable. She's self-centered, vain and judgmental. O'Neill highlights the issue that no matter who the person is, however liked they are or not, rape is rape without consent. This book dives into important issues, such as what is consent? Does it matter what she was wearing or how drunk she was? Was she asking for it? This book left me unsettled, hurt and angry. Don't expect to have a happy ending, like with all Louise O'Neill books. She leaves you wanting to kill someone. But it was an important read that I think everyone should consider. It raises important questions and creates a well-needed discussion about rape. I would give this book a 5 out of 5. I couldn't think about a book that was similar to this, and rightly so, Louise O'Neill creates a literature must. Number 1 is Landline by Rainbow Rowell. My top read of 2016 so far, another Rainbow book. And I know what you're thinking, why haven't I read this book before now? And the issue is that I read Attachments, which is another adult novel by Rainbow, and I really didn't enjoy it. It was more directed to an older audience and I steered away from it. But the more I read about this online, the more that I wanted to purchase a copy. Georgie McCool, the main character, is a writer and she's on the verge of a writing breakthrough with her partner. Well, her writing partner. However, her marriage is in shambles and doesn't seem to work. However, she discovers that with an old yellow telephone that she finds in her parents' house in her old bedroom, that she can call the past to her boyfriend Neil, and she can call him in time and piece back her marriage. In this beautiful story, we read about Georgie talking to her young husband, and we have flashbacks about her at college and the newspaper that she writes for. And most importantly, there's even a cameo from Kath and Levi. This is honestly one of my favourite Rainbow books, and I couldn't put it down. I would give this book a 6 out of 5 because I loved it just that much, and it reminded me of an older Eleanor from Eleanor and Park, and I adored it. So if you liked this video and you liked my list of books that I read in 2016 so far, give me a like and subscribe because I'm going to keep making more of these videos. Comment what the best books of 2016 that you've read so far so I can read them too. Thank you, hope you enjoyed this.